Okay, children, hope you all are ready with a square paper. Let us do an activity today. Okay, a square paper, I told you it's 12 centimeter by 12 centimeter, a square paper. Okay, and all of you have it, a pencil and a ruler also. I hope you all are having. Now what you will do is just mark from this end, mark 7 centimeter. Yes, that means 7 is here, so 5 will be left here. Yes, so 7 here, and from here also make this 7 centimeters. Clear? So just draw this line and this line so that it is transformed into 4 figures. 1, 2, 3 and 4 figures. Yes, 7 centimeter by 7 centimeter. This is a square which is of 7 by 7. Again, the second figure is a square of 5 centimeter by 5 centimeter. This becomes a rectangle. The third figure is a rectangle. This is 5 and this is 7. So 5 by 7 centimeter rectangle. And this fourth figure is again a rectangle which is 7 centimeter long and 5 centimeter broad. So we have divided the square into 4 figures. Yeah. Yes, one is a square. You will just draw this line in the square paper. Just draw this 7 centimeter here and from here also 7 centimeter. Just draw this line and you get 4 figures. First is a square, second is a square, third is a rectangle and fourth is a rectangle. Now let us find the area of these 4 figures. What will be the area of this whole square if you say the whole square is 12 centimeter by 12 centimeter. So we can say that the area of this figure, this whole big square, the square that we have taken, this whole square is 12 centimeter by 12 centimeter, and area of a square is side multiplied by side, which is 144 centimeter square. Okay. Now this square is broken in with this divided into 4 parts. Yeah. Now let us find the area of each part. First part is a square 7 by 7, so its area is 7 into 7, that is 49 centimeter square. Second figure is again, you can say it's a 5 centimeter by 5 centimeter square, so area is 25 centimeter square. Third figure is a rectangle, yes, 5 by 7, that is 35 centimeter square. Fourth figure is also a rectangle which is 7 by 5, that is 35 centimeter square. Now let us try to add these 4 areas and find out whether these 4 areas should be equal to 144. Let us find out. Now area of first figure was 49. Yes, 7 into 7. Second figure is 25. 5 into 5. Third figure is again 35 and fourth was also 35. When we add all this, we get area equal to 144 centimeter square. We are dividing the same figure into 4 parts, so area of these 4 parts is equal to the area of the whole figure. Okay. Now, I am going to teach you something special with this. I hope you have all done this activity. Yeah? I hope it is clear. Yes, first 2 are squares and 2 are the rectangles of same area. Yes. Now, let us do one thing. Let us assume that, now coming to algebra now, A, B, C, D. Yeah? Let us assume that this 7 centimeter as A. Yes, this 7 centimeter as A and this 5 centimeter as B. Yeah, 7 centimeter as A and 5 centimeter as B. When 7 centimeter, so what is the length of the side of the square? Side of the square in terms of A and B, if we say, we will say this is A plus B and this is also A plus B. So it is a square of side, it's a square of side A plus B. Yeah. So what will be the area of this big square? What is the area of this big square? Side is A plus B into A plus B. How do we write indices? A plus B into A plus B means square of A plus B. Clear? A plus B multiplied by A plus B is, we can say it is a square of A plus B. Now let us see in terms of A and B. Let us find the area of this each part. Now this 7 centimeter is equal to A. Then what is the area of the square? First figure is A square. Clear? Similarly, when we say about this figure, this is 5 centimeter is B. So what is the area of the second figure? This is B square. Yes, this side is 5 centimeter is taken as B. So the area becomes B square. What will be this area? A into B. A into B or B into A? We can say BA. BA, which is same as AB. And area of this fourth figure is again, it's AB. 7 into 5. 7 is A and B is 5. Clear? So what we have taken? First figure is A square. Second figure is B square. Third figure is BA, which is same as AB. You all know. Yes. And fourth figure is AB. Now if we add the areas of the four figures, we get area, total area is A square plus B square plus AB plus AB. AB plus AB becomes 2 times AB. Like terms now, AB, 1AB and 1AB becomes 2 times AB. So we can say that the whole area is A plus B the whole square. Area of the whole square is A plus B the whole square, which was divided into four parts. Yeah, 4 figures, small figures. Area of the 2 squares, that is A square plus B square plus twice the area of this, twice 8 into B. Clear? To the area of the 2 rectangles, when we add the area of the 2 rectangles, it is 2 times A and B. So we get a very important formula here, children, that we use in algebra. Yes, it's called A plus B the whole square is equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB. Now you can also derive this. A plus B the whole square is equal to, you have learned algebra multiplication. A plus B the whole square means what? A plus B into A plus B. Now multiply this. You have learned the steps. First bracket breaks, A into A plus B, and for terms of the first bracket are broken and they are multiplied with each term of bracket B. A multiplied by A plus B and plus B multiplied by A plus B. Okay, what do you get? Open this. What do you get? A square plus AB plus BA, which is same as AB, plus B square. So you are getting the same answer when you multiply A square plus 2AB, you can say plus B square. Clear? So A plus B the whole square. So both ways I have proved that A plus B the whole square is equal to A square plus 2AB plus B square. And I have also explained it to you geometrically by taking this square. Yes, A plus B the whole square. Square of A plus B, area of A plus B the whole square means the area of the square paper. Yeah, this is A and this is B. A plus B and A plus B. So its area is A plus B the whole square, A plus B into A plus B, which is equal to square of A plus square of B plus AB, that is 2 times AB. Both the rectangles are same in area. Okay, 35 and 35, you can see that. Okay, now you must be thinking, where are we going to apply all this? Why is ma'am telling all this A plus B the whole square? See, when we use algebra and we are asked to expand A plus B into A plus B, you usually use this method, and this involves so many steps. Now, if you can also do it by just one single step when you know the formula. Now we have made it this formula. This formula has not come from anywhere. We have derived this formula. Now we can use it to avoid these steps, and that is why we call this as also as special products. Okay. Now let me teach you where to apply. Suppose I have to find square of 101. Okay. Now 101 into 101 is such a tedious process. You will just ask for a calculator. No, there is no need. Let us do it mentally now. Yes, I have broken this 101 as 100 plus 1. Now 100 becomes what? A. And 1 becomes what? B. Okay. So I have written it as in the form of A plus B the whole square. And what is A plus B the whole square? Square of the first term, A square, plus square of the second term, B square, plus 2 times the product of the first and second terms. Twice the product of 101. Clear? So which formula are we applying here? We are applying a plus b the whole square. I have written this as a plus b. And we have to find the square of 101, which is written as 100 plus 1 the whole square. Square of 100, first term, square of the second term, plus 1 square, plus twice the of a into b, 2 times a into b, 100 into 1. Now see, 100 square is so easy. Yes, it's 10,000. 1 square is 1 and 2 into 100 into 1 is 200. Now just add them. You don't have to go through that tedious process of multiplication. It's 10,201. Straight away you get there. You can do it mentally, children. Okay. Now same thing. Now suppose it is 3001 square. My God, so difficult to do this. 3001 when you are not provided with a calculator, and it becomes very... No need to panic. Yes, just apply the formula a plus b the whole square. I am breaking it as 3000 plus 1 the whole square. Square of 3000 is very easy. Yes, plus 1 ka square is always 1. 2 times 3000 into 1. I hope you are understanding. A square, 3000 is taken as a and 1 is taken as b. So a plus b the whole square. How will we learn? Square of first term. These are the two terms. I have divided into two terms, a and b. A plus b the whole square is equal to square of the first term, which is square of 3000, plus square of the second term, yes, plus twice the product of the two terms. 3000 into 1. The two terms are 3001 into 2. Okay, just multiply it by 2. So you get 3000 square is, 3 square is 9 and 3 zeros are there. So put 6 zeros in a square. Yes, 1 square is 1. Yeah. And 3000 into 2 is 6000 into 1 is 6000. Now it becomes very easy to add. At the units place 1, yeah, then 2 zeros. At the thousands place 6, then 2 zeros, and then comes 9. So you get this as the answer. This is where we are going to apply this formula a plus b the whole square. Okay, understood? Yes, there are many. They just expand. Now suppose they give you expand 3x plus 4y the whole square. Suppose they give you 3x plus 4y the whole square. No need to go through that tedious process of 3x plus 4y into 3x plus 4y. Just apply that formula. What is a here? A is 3x. What is b here? B is 4y. Now a plus b, square of a square is 3x. Square of 3x is 9x square. Okay. Then plus square of the second term, b square. Take it as terms. B square is 4y. 4y, square of 4y will be 4y into 4y is 16y square. Plus 2 times the product of these two is 3 4s are 12xy. Multiplied by 2, 12 2s are, that gives you plus 24xy. Now you could do the same sum that we were doing through multiplication is made easier by using this formula. Okay, so that is why it is also called as a special product. Understood, children? Yes, why is it called a special? Because it has a speciality, na? We can do it in one single step. We have just gone through this. There's no need to do these two steps now. Just straight away come to, in one step you can solve this when you assume it as a and b. Clear? Yes, like 11 square. Hurry up, fast. 11 square, 10 plus 1 the whole square. Hana? Simple. It makes it so simple. So just do it mentally. 10 square, 100. 1 square, 1. And though you should know square of 11, children. And what is 10 ones are 10 into 2 is 20. Yes, you see, how do you get? This is 100 plus 1 plus 20. That is 121, which is the square of 11. 21 square, 20 plus 1 the whole square. 31 square or 32 square, 30 plus 2 the whole square. So this is its application. You can apply this a plus b the whole square to do this. All of you should do this activity, children. Yes, because when you do something, you learn better. Okay, do this, make this square. Yes, and please send a picture of the square to your teacher. Okay, that you have done this activity. Thank you.